Hi, my name is Alexa Nunez, and I'm here today with Connor Clevon to talk about the Arnolfini portrait. Hey Connor, have you heard of the Arnolfini portrait?
Hey Alexa, yeah, that piece sounds familiar. Can you remind me which piece that is?
Well, it's an oil painting in oak panel created by Jan van Eyck in 1434. It was made during the early and northern Renaissance.
Oh, yes, that is the marriage portrait. I've heard lots about it. Let's talk about it. So, Alexa, how did Jan van Eyck emerge as a significant painter in the Renaissance movement?
Little is known about his early life, including his education. However, he was probably trained as a painter under Robert Campin, a prominent figure in Northern Renaissance art. By 1422, he had emerged as a court painter for John III of Bavaria in The Hague, where he began to establish his reputation as a skilled artist.
That's a long time ago. What time period is that considered?
It was created during the early Northern Renaissance period. It truly is a remarkable piece in many ways.
How can we associate this piece to that time period?
For one, oil painting became a popular way of painting during the Northern Renaissance. Additionally, it emphasizes the return to traditional values. For instance, the joining of hands between the couple are often interpreted as symbols of marriage and fidelity, meaning a union of loyalty. The painting may serve as a kind of marriage certificate, indicated by the artist's signature and the depiction of the couple in a domestic setting, recognized as a sign of wealth and status at the time. The Northern Renaissance was characterized by a shift towards realism, with an interest in depicting everyday life and to convey a sense of reality that resonated with contemporary viewers. This new focus was a departure from the more stylized and less individualized forms often seen in earlier medieval works before the revival of ancient Roman and Greek artistic style. Now we're going to look into some themes associated with the Arnolfini portrait.
Okay, I'm looking forward to discussing the message of this revolutionary piece.
One theme of the Arnolfini portrait is marriage. The joining of hands refers to their commitment to marriage and an everlasting life together. Additionally, the dog represents loyalty, a key pillar to a healthy marriage. Dogs stick with their owners to the thick and thin of life, something a husband or wife must do when struggles arise. The green dress can be associated with fertility and hope, showing a yearning for future children.
It is clear that marriage was a key rationale for the creation of this artistic expression.
That is true, but since it was the Renaissance, there were several religious themes addressed.
Oh, I know a few religious themes that can be found throughout the piece. The reflection of the couple in the mirror suggests the omnipresence of God, meaning he is watching and taking care of the couple, while the roundels around the mirror depict scenes from the Passion of Christ, reinforcing the divine observation of the couple's union and the religious significance of the time period. In addition, the couple is depicted without shoes, which in many cultures means standing on sacred ground in the sanctity of marriage. The candle refers to a religion, since in Christianity, God is depicted as the light of the world. Candles can refer to light because they can usually emphasize joy and happiness when they are lit, a key theme of Christianity.
Yeah, that is all true. While the main theme is marriage, there are religious elements that are also included. There are also various themes of wealth portrayed. Do you know anything about that, Connor?
I think I know thing or two about the themes of wealth portrayed. The artwork is rich with symbols of wealth, reflecting the influence of the merchant class and culture. The clothes worn by the couple is made of rich fabrics, indicative of their wealth. The woman wears an elaborate green gown with layers of fabric, highlighting both her social status and the family's involvement in luxury textiles. Furlan garments reflect high social standing, an important aspect of wealth during the 15th century. The presence of the oranges on the windowsill signify wealth because they are rare during the time in Bruges. The room depicted in the painting is filled with luxurious items, such as the intricate chandelier and beautiful tapestries. The chandelier, with its single lit candle, suggests the household's wealth. That was all really interesting. This piece must have significant importance in the art world.
It definitely does. Let's start with how it had a technological importance. First off, the medium that Jan van Eyck used was oil paint. Oil paint's ability to be applied in thin, controlled layers allowed Van Eyck to achieve a high level of detail. This was particularly evident in the painting of fabrics, jewelry, and other objects, contributing to the overall sense of realism. In addition, the realism that he portrayed showed careful attention to the way he renders everyday objects, from the textures of the fabrics to the reflections in the mirror. The reflections in the mirror is a unique innovation that he employed. It is interesting how Van Eyck included himself in the painting. The reflection added layers of depth and context to the painting. These
Details.
details enhanced its realism and made it a unique and influential work of art.
That truly is interesting. But are there any other reasons why this piece is important to art history?
Yes, there are many cultural impacts of this piece.
I think I know a few cultural impacts of this piece. For one, the Arnolfini portrait has had a lasting influence on Western art, inspiring the countless artists throughout the centuries. Its intricate details and complex iconography have sparked ongoing scholarly inquiry, continuing to reveal insights into its context. The painting is frequently cited as an early example of portraiture that can serve to express personal and social identity, making it a crucial subject of study within art history. By blending technical skill, rich symbolism, and social commentary, the Arnolfini portrait remains a masterpiece that continues to captivate art lovers and historians alike.
Yeah, it definitely captivated me.
Me too. So why is the Arnolfini portrait included in the 250 AP Art History catalog?
Yes, let's see why it's included. Yes, let's see why. The Arnolfini portrait is likely in our catalog because it's a famous and well studied painting with significant historical and artistic importance. It has cultural significance, symbolic meaning, and artistic importance. Well, thanks for being here today, Connor.
Yes, same to you, Alexa. This has been a good conversation regarding the Arnolfini portrait. Until next time, bye.